I lay there. My wife stood before my body. I thought she would cry her heart out, but she was strangely calm. Not a single tear in her eyes. She gently covered me with a white cloth. Then she walked away without looking back. Time passed. I felt my body come alive. I slowly sat up, but I didn't lift the white cloth. I just wandered through the hospital covered in it. Something strange happened. No one could see me. I no longer belonged to this world. A glowing door appeared ahead. It seemed to be the passage out of this world, but I didn't want to go. I couldn't let her go. My beloved wife. I crossed a vast field. I returned to our little home. I stared at our happy photo on the fridge. My heart was overwhelmed. The lights behind me suddenly started flickering, like they were responding to my chaotic feelings. Life is that cruel. You never know which comes first, tomorrow or tragedy. My wife came home. I felt relieved. My biggest fear was that she would do something foolish. She looked exhausted at what used to be our home, her eyes filled with loss. She used to be so lively and cheerful. Now she just stared silently out the window, not saying a word for hours. She washed the coffee cups we used together that morning. Then she started cleaning the room, but even just throwing out trash, she would pause for a long time. Every corner here held our memories. She started eating the dinner meant for two. The sweetness of the apple pie seemed to ease her pain temporarily. She sat right on the floor and devoured it, even though she couldn't eat anymore. She still kept forcing it into her mouth until she ate, until her stomach cramped. She threw up everything that night. She sat on the edge of the bed, sleepless all night. She used to sleep on the left side. Now she curled up on the right side, where my warmth and scent still remained. I watched all of this. She didn't cry out loud, but that unspeakable sadness tore my heart apart. I reached out my hand, but it had no warmth. She couldn't feel my presence at all. The only thing I could do was to silently stay by her side. The next morning, she stood by the window lost in thought again, listening to the rain outside. I watched her, full of guilt and regret. If the accident hadn't happened, I could have helped her with the housework, eaten apple pie together, and enjoyed this refreshing rain together. I hoped so much she could move on from the grief and embrace a new life. Time passed. Perhaps sensing my prayers, she tried to forget the past. She wanted to clear out everything about me, but in the next moment, she was holding the bed sheets in silent grief. Falling in love might take just a second, but forgetting someone takes a lifetime. Life had to go on. She had to force herself to be strong. She started going out more frequently. One day she even stayed out all night. The lamp kept flickering. I felt uneasy. Yet all I can do is wait. When it got dark, she finally came home. Before I could feel relieved, I saw a strange man following behind her. They acted intimate, their eyes filled with affection. Like a couple in love, I once prayed she could move on from the grief. But seeing this scene, I still couldn't control the rage and jealousy growing wildly inside me. All the lights in the house started flickering wildly. Books from the shelf scattered on the floor. When she had gotten used to the strange things in this house, she calmly went to pick up the books and found that book, Love in the Time of Cholera, opened. Two beautiful lines caught her eyes. The rain still slid down the glass. And he left her. Memories of us flashed before her eyes. The sadness and longing buried deep in her heart were stirred up again. She lay on the floor with headphones on, listening to the music we once loved together, slowly reaching out her hand, imagining I was still by her side. I was indeed beside her, but I didn't dare respond. Because we were already separated by death, all I could do was to silently wait for time to wash away this bond between us.